Village of Wheeling special meeting of the Liquor Control Commission is now called to order. Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Brady?
Here.
Commissioner Argyris?
Here.
Commissioner Hein?
Here.
Commissioner Lang?
Here.
Commissioner Vogel?
Here.
Commissioner Here?
Here.
Chairperson Abiscato.
Here.
In consideration of a Class I liquor license, the Korean Cultural Center of Chicago, 9930 South Capitol Drive, for an event on June 22nd and 23rd, 2012.
So moved. Question.
Commissioner Argyris.
Thank you. And I'll
I'm trying to
second
get
this
caught
motion. Just real quick, maybe Mr. Karate, you can check. In the past, we had mentioned with these multiple, whether it be Priester or the church or the Koreans, I think it's the second time this year, 4 times a year, not to have a special liquor commission meeting regarding their special, occasion thing. Remember we just said, if staff's fine with it and it's a routine kind of a thing, why even have a liquor commission meeting to approve their event when they've already gone through the process and they're allowed, I believe, 4 times a year to have a special event with the fee and that stuff. That was brought up, correct me if I'm wrong, beginning of the year, we had said that. So maybe in the future, just look at that because it's kind of silly.
Yeah, I remember a conversation, but I have to
Remember
look
that?
and see
So if you can just
exactly
double
what
check
the
it.
resolution was. Sure.
Okay? Thanks.
I have a motion by Commissioner Brady,
Second.
second by Commissioner Argyris. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Brady?
Yes.
Commissioner Argyris?
Yes.
Commissioner Hein?
Yes.
Commissioner Lang?
Yes.
Commissioner Vogel?
Yes.
Commissioner Here?
Yes.
Chairperson Abiscato.
Yes.
Thank you.
And here's your license. How are you? Thank you. We have a motion to adjourn.
So move.
Motion made by Commissioner Hein,
Second.
second by Commissioner Lang.
Sure.
Roll call, please.
Commissioner Brady?
Yes.
Commissioner Argyris?
Yes.
Commissioner Hein?
Yes.
Commissioner Lang?
Yes.
Commissioner Vogel?
Yes.
Commissioner Here?
Yes.
Chairperson Abiscato.
Yes. Regular meeting of the Village Board is now called to order. Roll call, please.
Trustee Brady?
Here.
Trustee Argyris?
Here.
Trustee Hein?
Here.
Trustee Lang?
Here.
Trustee Vogel?
Here.
Trustee Here?
Here.
President Abiscato.
Here. Approval of minutes of the regular meeting of May 21st.
So move.
Motion made by Trustee Argyris, second by Trustee Vogel. Roll call, please.
Trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Argyris?
Yes.
Trustee Hein?
Yes.
Trustee Lang?
Yes.
Trustee Vogel?
Yes.
Trustee Here?
Yes.
President Abiscato.
Yes. Do we have any changes to the agenda, Mr. Carretti?
No, we do not, Madam President.
No changes to the agenda. Proclamation.
Paul Lasowski Day, June 5th, 2012. Paul Lasowski joined the Wheeling Fire Department on August 25th, 2003 as a firefighter. He completed the necessary training to become certified as a firefighter 2 in 2003, a hazardous material first responder in 2003, a fire apparatus engineer in 2004, a paramedic in 2004, a firefighter 3 in 2006, an airport firefighter in 2006, and a fire officer 1 in 2010. He was promoted to the rank of lieutenant paramedic in 2010 and deputy fire chief in 2010. He was successful in preparing numerous grant requests for both the Wheeling Fire Department and Combined Area Fire Training Facility, resulting in a combined total of approximately $1 million in grant awards to both agencies. During his career with the Wheeling Fire Department, he served as a member of the Fire Pension Board, a public education instructor, and was a professional role model for newer employees. On August 13, 2009, while rescuing a resident from a structural fire, Paul Lasowski was injured and required subsequent medical treatment. Despite several medical procedures, the extent of his injury now prohibits him from continuing his career, and therefore he must retire from the Wheeling Fire Department. Judy Abiscato, Village President of the Village of Wheeling, do hereby proclaim June 5th, 2012, Paul Wasowski Day in the Village of Wheeling in recognition and appreciation of his years of dedicated emergency service to humanity and his professional commitment to our community.
To leave us, because we've all had that close relationship. We wish you much luck, much happiness, and much success. You will be missed.
I guarantee I'll start crying here at some point. But yeah, my wife's here with my kids, my mom. It's been almost 3 years since I got hurt. I couldn't have done it without them. Couldn't have done it without Chief McIsaac, who's the best boss I ever worked for. And couldn't have done it without all these guys you've seen here. Best guys I could ever work for. So thanks to the village. Thanks to everyone. I'll miss you.
Now we have appointments and administration of oaths.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, David J. Palmieri,
I, David J. Palmieri,
having been appointed to the position of Deputy Fire Chief
having been appointed to the position of Deputy Fire
in the
Chief
Village of Wheeling,
in the Village of Wheeling,
in the counties of Cook and Lake,
in the counties of Cook and Lake,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United
and the
States
Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and the Constitution of the State of Virginia,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties
and I will faithfully discharge the duties
of the office of Deputy Fire Chief
of the office of Deputy Fire Chief
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
My pleasure to present you with the Chief's badge, as I've said during a lot of these ceremonies. In fire service, there's a lot of symbolism that comes with that. First symbolism that appears on the badge is the state of horn. It goes back to the 1800s when there were no such things as radios. People who had to be in charge of a lot of people and to take on great responsibility got greater number of bugles on their badge. Today, I'm proud to present you with the Deputy's badge with 4 bugles, which indicates a great responsibility within the fire service. Very proud of all of you.
They look so nice when they're all dressed.
Another tradition is the passing of the helmet. I thought it most appropriate that Paul pass that on to Dave as deputy captain.
I was given this opportunity to introduce my family, but as I contemplated this promotion, I thought about how I got to this point in my career. And to be honest with you, I couldn't have done it without the people that have come before me, that took the time to teach me the things that I now know. And it's one of those lessons that I hope to pass on to the rest of my brothers within the department, that we need to share our knowledge and to keep passing it down the line, pay it forward, so to speak. Having said that, I wanted to introduce my wife, Amy Palmieri, my children, Molly and Ryan. Many friends and family have come here today to see this happen. Thank you all for coming. 2 other things I did want to mention also, and that is, sadly, Paul Wasowski's leaving. He was a good friend of me, friend to all of us, and unfortunately, this village has only scratched the surface to what he would have brought to us. Paul, I will miss you.
Nice.
And then the last thing, if you guys will indulge me, my in-laws, Jack and Diane Klaus, are here, and they just celebrated their 50th year of wedding. Congratulations.
I, Stephen R. Kozik,
I, Stephen R. Kosick,
having been appointed to the position of battalion chief
having been appointed to the position of battalion chief
in the village of Wheeling,
in the village of Wheeling,
in the counties of Cook and Lake,
in the counties of Cook and Lake,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and that I will faithfully discharge
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties
the office of battalion chief
of the office of battalion chief
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
And Steve, tonight gets a gold badge. He was a shift commander in charge of 3 stations and operations for more than 16 people at a time. It's a great responsibility. Also has a red insert on it, which is a symbol of responsibility and courage.
Fire commissioners.
Steve's primary responsibility is to
Citizens,
keep citizens
Marine.
served in a respectful and proper manner, as well as to make sure their people go home and their shifts.
I just want to announce it.
Thanks, Chief. A few people I'd like to point out. My parents, if you could raise your hands. Parents from neighboring Glenview. My sister Allison and her fiance are here from Deerfield. And my sister Donna and her husband Chris, who are Wheeling residents.
Here he comes.
Could you please raise your right hand? I, James R. Theobald,
I, James R. Theobald,
have been appointed to the position of lieutenant paramedic
have been appointed to the position of Lieutenant Paramedic
in the village of Wheeling,
in the Village of Wheeling,
in the counties of Cook and Lake,
in the counties of Cook and Lake,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties
and I will faithfully discharge the duties
of the office of lieutenant paramedic
of the office of Lieutenant Paramedic
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
I know, it's a nice little inside joke. Jimmy is picking up his first bugle. As I mentioned earlier, speaking bugles were our tradition in the fire service. Indicates that he's responsible for a group of individuals, up to 5 people at a time. So he can be handling an engine company as well as an ambulance company under his responsibilities. Before I go a little further with this, I should also point out that Jimmy grew up in town here, originally right across the street from here. His father, who's here, who is he? Right in the front row, raise your hand. Former deputy chief here in the Wheeling Fire Department, over 30 years of service here to the Wheeling Fire Department. So Jimmy is a legacy. And we all know what that means if you've seen Animal House. And I should also point out that my first personal experience with Jimmy, and he thought I wouldn't bring this up, was when he ran across to the fire station over here about 20 years ago trying to tell people that there was a lady eaten by the tiger. And nobody believed him, but the truth was there was a lady attacked by a tiger back behind the fire station back when we had Family Fest. And Jimmy had been back there as a young boy, seen the woman attacked, and ran to the fire station to get help. So his first official act, I guess, with the Wheeling Fire Department was to report the tiger.
I remember that.
Again, congratulations.
Yeah, I'll make it quick. I have a lot of family members, so sorry. My beautiful wife, Lois, my oldest daughter, Claudia, son, Wyatt, son, Andrew, son, Waylon, my dad, he already got introduced, my mom, good friend, Mike, all my brothers. Thanks for coming out.
We're very lucky to have all of these gentlemen and all of our firefighters and all of our police have people that work very hard to make sure we have the best. Commissioners Palicki, Commissioner Hem, Commissioner Kolsak, Commissioner Moran, and Commissioner Simpson. These are the commissioners that interview and work and put in the hours to make sure we have, and we do have, the very best. So they thank you, and we thank you for all of your hard work tonight. Now, what would this be without Coffee Ann? So we will take a break till 7 o'clock, and please join us. They have some Coffee Ann and congratulate everybody. I need a motion made by Trustee Brady, second by Trustee Agiris. All in favor? Aye. Aye. I got it, baby.
To reconvene.
The board will now reconvene at 7 o'clock. I need a motion.
Second.
Motion by trustee Brady, second by trustee Adjuris. Roll call, please.
Trustee Brady?
Still here.
Trustee Argyris?
Here.
Trustee Hein?
Yep.
Trustee Lang?
Here.
Trustee Vogel?
Here.
Trustee Hill?
Here.
President Abiscato?
Here. Do you have any citizens' concerns and comments?
No, Madam President.
Thank you. No staff reports?
Item 11, consent agenda. All items listed on the consent agenda are considered to be routine by the village board and will be enacted by one motion. There will be no separate discussion of these items unless a board member or citizen so requests, in which event the item will be removed from the general order of business and considered after all other regular agenda items.
Do I have a motion?
So move. Second.
Motion made by trustee Adjuris, second by trustee Vogel. Have roll call, please.
Trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Argyris?
Yes.
Trustee Hein?
Yes.
Trustee Lang?
Yes.
Trustee Vogel?
Yes.
Trustee Hill?
Yes.
President Abiscato?
Yes. We have no old business, new business?
New business, all listed items for discussion and possible action. 13A has two ordinances regarding a proposed indoor sports and recreation facility at 761 Glen Avenue. Ordinance A1, ordinance amending Title 19 zoning of the Wheeling Municipal Code to add sports and recreation facility indoor as a special use in the I-3 General Industrial District and to modify the minimum parking requirements for such classified use, docket number 20127A.
Do I have a motion or do I have any questions?
I had a question.
Trustee Adjuris.
I see one of the questions that the Plan Commission added on here. I just want to know how staff plans on policing maximum of 30 clients and 3 employees at any given time at that place. How do you do that?
Generally speaking, I believe we would police it if there was a parking problem there. We have other sports type uses like this in town. We haven't had an issue with the parking situation. So if there became a parking problem, we would probably go in and check and see how many people would go in these facilities at any one time. The fact is that it's 7,500 square feet. You just physically can't have that many kids or that many people practicing in a facility of that size.
And the petitioners are well aware of that, right?
They're here tonight, but they're well aware of
Yep.
that, yes.
Hi. You're well aware of that then, huh? That works for you? Not a problem? Okay.
Do you have a motion?
So moved.
Motion by trustee Lang, second by trustee Hill. Roll call, please.
Trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Argyris?
Yes.
Trustee Hein?
Yes.
Trustee Lang?
Yes.
Trustee Vogel?
Yes.
Trustee Hill?
Yes.
President Abiscato?
Yes.
Item 13A2, ordinance granting special use and associated site plan approval to establish an indoor sports and recreation facility at 761 Glen Avenue, docket number 2012-7B.
So moved. Second.
Motion made by trustee Adjuris, second by trustee Vogel. Roll call, please.
Trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Argyris?
Yes.
Trustee Hein?
Yes.
Trustee Lang?
Yes.
Trustee Vogel?
Yes.
Trustee Hill?
Yes.
President Abiscato?
Yes.
Item 13B, resolution awarding a facade and building improvement grant for Stasek Chevrolet at 700 West Dundee Road, docket number PC 11-28.
Mr. Janik.
This is a request for money to be spent for facade improvement at Stasek Chevrolet on Dundee Road. They meet the criteria for the facade improvement grant, and staff is suggesting that they receive the full $50,000 for improvements.
So moved. Second. Second.
Motion made by trustee Adjuris, second by trustee Lang. Or did you have a question?
I have a question, yes.
And that question?
Just briefly, have we done this in the past where we have awarded this after we're well under construction?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. And it was trustee Brady who
Trustee
seconded.
Brady,
He seconded.
second. Roll call, please.
Trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Argyris?
Yes.
Trustee Hein?
Yes.
Trustee Lang?
Yes.
Trustee Vogel?
Yes.
Trustee Hill?
Yes.
President Abiscato?
Yes.
Item 13C, resolution awarding a facade and building improvement grant for Advanced Auto Parts, 753-755 West Dundee Road, ordinance number 4675.
Question.
Question, trustee Lang.
Is the petitioner, quick question. Can you remind us how you're going to improve the sides of the building as well? Right now, there's some peeling paint on both ends of the building, or both sides. And if you can remind us how that is going to be improved as well?
We didn't bring the architect, I'm not sure. I know when we were before you at the time of the special use, we did review all sides of the building. I just remember specifically.
Okay, it looks like from the picture that's up there, it looks like it'll be painted and that facade, front facade will be carried over to the side, is that correct?
I think that is,
Okay.
yes.
All right. When you peeled off the brick, that brick sure looks nice under there. It's too bad you couldn't incorporate that into the...
We actually are going to be incorporating that. We actually, when we came in front of the Plan Commission for the special use, that was stated as an alternate, depending on what we found when we removed that facade. So we are going to be tuck pointing and reusing it where we can.
Oh, great, because it looks really nice.
Yeah,
that does.
So absolutely.
I like it. So moved.
Second.
Motion made by trustee Lang, second by trustee Vogel. Roll call, please.
Trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Argyris?
Yes.
Trustee Hein?
Yes.
Trustee Lang?
Yes.
Trustee Vogel?
Yes.
Trustee Hare?
Yes.
President Evascado?
Yes,
Thank you.
thank you.
Item 13D, resolution approving a contract with BEM and Pavement Maintenance Incorporated for the 2012 motor fuel tax crack sealing program.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made by trustee Adira, second by trustee, because I can't see, Vogel, trustee Vogel. Roll call, please.
Trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Argyris?
Yes.
Trustee Hein?
Yes.
Trustee Lang?
Yes.
Trustee Vogel?
Yes.
Trustee Hare?
Yes.
President Evascado?
Yes,
Item 13E, resolution accepting a bid and approving a contract with J.A. Johnson Paving Company for the 2012 motor fuel tax street improvement program.
do I have a motion?
You do, but I do have a question. Can we put the list of the streets that are going to be affected by this out on the internet so people know what's being done in their community? So they're hearing us approve this tonight, but some are going to say, well, how come my street's not done? So if you could put that out there so they could see the large list that's going to be done through this.
Sure. I thought it was already on there, but I'll double
I
check.
thought so.
Thanks. Or even out on the TV. I mean, if they could link it to the internet so people know where they can go and look.
Okay.
Thanks.
We have a motion.
So move.
Motion made by trustee here,
Second.
second by trustee Lang. Roll call, please.
Trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Argyris?
Yes.
Trustee Hein?
Yes.
Trustee Lang?
Yes.
Trustee Vogel?
Yes.
Trustee Hare?
Yes.
President Evascado?
Yes. Today we had a great event in the village of Wheeling. Today, the Park District, I always forget, MWRD, and much more went on for the water for the Levy 37.
I'm sorry.
And what a great thing that's going to be for the village of Wheeling, for our neighbors in Mount Prospect, for our neighbors in Prospect Heights, and a little ways down to the Des Plaines. But what a great development is going to bring into, not only is it going to help with the water, but all of the recreational that is going to be on the property, that's going to bring in many people from outside, and for those that live inside, with the band shell they're going to have, and walking paths, and many more things. So it was a great day in the village of Wheeling, and of course we called for the weather to be perfect, and it was perfect. So it's a nice thing, and we congratulated everyone that worked so hard to bring that to come about in our wonderful village. And that's what goes on day after day. All we do is work to bring this village to be what it is, the greatest one there is. Do I have anything else from any Trustee Adjuris.
Just real quick, unfortunately, we have another Green Bay Packer fan that was born on Friday. Trustee Vogel's a grandfather again, so I don't know. Congratulations to you and your family, that's all I think.
Thank you.
Who says he's going to be a Packer fan?
Well, I don't know.
Green eyes.
Gee, how come we didn't get an announcement about
Yeah,
that?
where's our cigar, too?
Yeah.
Where's our text?
Madam President, if I might,
You might.
I understand we had a pedestrian accident on Milwaukee Avenue about a week or so ago. I don't know if it was a hit and run or whatever the case may be, but somebody was crossing the street and got struck in the middle of the block or in the end of the block. When are we going to get serious about these crosswalks? Never mind what the state's telling one of us, let's go after it. We need marked crosswalks with signs that, you know, I don't know if it's going to make any difference to reckless drivers, but certainly will help people that are trying to get across the street in between our major streets where they can use stoplights, they can use all the help they can get. Drivers are getting worse, and one of these days people are going to get killed, and then we're going to see crosswalks. Why don't we do it first? Please, somebody contact somebody in the state of Illinois, IDOT, and let's get permission to put crosswalks on our 2 or 3 major streets. Dundee Road, Milwaukee Avenue, 83. There is one on 83 by Wapagetti's, right across there. Signs beautiful, marked with the white stripes. Signs facing each way. Crosswalk. It's not a big deal. It's not an expensive deal. Although the thermoplastic striping is a little expensive, but nevertheless, is it worth somebody's life not to have it? Please, Chief, Manager, Tony, somebody call somebody at the state and let's get permission. Or just go ahead and do it. Let them tell us to erase it after it's done.
Chief Benson.
We have been in contact with IDOT over the years. It doesn't mean we can't give them another call. There are some issues with the divided highway and the placement of crosswalks, but we will contact IDOT.
Thanks, Chief. We got to do something. There's a safety items that can be done in a divided, you know, with the center lanes. I've seen it done various ways, either with signage, curbing, in some instances, where somebody can make it halfway across, rest, and watch traffic until they continue on. There's various methods that can be done. I don't know which is the best for us. Let's look into it. Let's get something going on this, though.
I'll get together with engineering and we'll come up with a game plan.
Thanks, Chief. That's it, Madam President.
Judy.
Approve. Trustee Vogel.
Just a thank you to everybody in Wheeling that came out last Friday night on behalf of the Dave Bunda fundraiser. Dave was unable to attend because he contacted an infection. His immune system was very low due to the treatments for leukemia, but he does appreciate it, and we'll have a final tabulation. And I think about 300 people turned out for the dinner and the raffle and et cetera. So all the profits, proceeds are going to the Dave Bunda Fund to help him offset his medical expenses, and him and his family are very appreciative. So thank you to all of Wheeling.
Thank you. We have approval of the bills of May 17th, May 30th.
So moved.
Motion made by Trustee Adjuris. Second by Trustee Here. Roll call, please.
Trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Adjuris?
Yes.
Trustee Hein?
Yes.
Trustee Lang?
Yes.
Trustee Vogel?
Yes.
Trustee Here?
Yes.
President Episcotto?
Yes. There is no executive session. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
So move.
Motion made by Trustee Here.
Second.
Second by Trustee Brady. Roll call, please.
Trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Adjuris?
Yes.
Trustee Hein?
Yes.
Trustee Lang?
Yes.
Trustee Vogel?
Yes.
Trustee Here?
Yes.
President Episcotto?
Yes. Motion to adjourn.